Okay, I did the speed up. So that, it says 10 minutes, but if I do a fast speed, it's more than 10 minutes. First up, we have this man who thinks he's so powerful, and he's the winner, but it's all in his bullshit head. Okay, so, yes, for sure, this is a man. This is not just, it could be a man, could be a woman, it could be whatever you want it to be in your life, according to your life. This is definitely a man. He has women in his life, right? And he likes to control their lives. This is not sexual. He likes to be controlling their lives by actually providing for them. Kind of interesting, right? He's controlled by the devil. And what I mean by that is that, like this card here, you see, he's controlled by the devil, but in such a way where the devil is telling him, okay, so we're going to be in this shit until you poke your head out and start working on yourself. But if you're not working on yourself, I'm going to keep you in chains and you're going to be a dick for the rest of your life. If you don't want to be a dick, you have to do work on yourself and be true to yourself. And it seems like this person refuses. Again, 2 cards. Yeah, this is a man who likes to be right all the time. He has a destructive personality. So if things don't go his way, he's not like my way or highway. He's more like, God, gets all evil and awful, and negative is not a good word enough to describe what he does to people who try to expose him. He traps people around him. This mainly focuses on women. He traps women around him in a state of moon, right, where he creates this illusory view of reality that they have around him, right? It's comfort and it's all fun, but is it fucking? Oh my God, he's like, you're my everything, I'm your everything, we're together, all one, I'm all beautiful. And then, what's really funny is that he provides for them. We did say that. He's also stingy about his money. So he will hold on to things that he gives. Let's say, example, right? Let's say you want money and I lended you some, and then I just went apeshit about talking about how I lended you money and how you didn't give it to me in time, and then just gossip shit about it all the time. Yes, it's like he's bad sideways on money. He acts as someone who is spiritually evolved, but he's not noticing that he's only taken to the dark side. So the knowledge that he has can be balanced as up so below, but what he has is he's only below. His energy is extremely destructive, extremely destructive. It's like, even if you don't feel like it's doing anything to you, you can't sleep at night when you have an argument with this person or discord. You feel, Jesus, you feel like this. I don't know. You look at the card, rewind, and stop and see what you feel like it. It feels like the world is ending, but it's not. So he's got this gift. He's using his, let me put it this way. I have a gift of, I'm not bragging about it, it might sound like it, but I'm very, very, very proud of it because I've earned it, honestly. Gift of touching what we call the light beings and touching what we call the dark beings. I don't call them that. I think they're all one. But two-handed ones. He's two-handed, but he somehow only uses the dark side, right? Because of his unresolved issues as a human being in the flesh. Because he has this gift of touching both sides, dark and light. Because he's unresolved issues, he's drawing from the dark only, and he's spreading that. He's very kind. Isn't that funny? He's very kind. He's also very just. But when things don't go his way, he can drive right all over you until he turns you into the ground so nothing grows on. He doesn't just destroy you, he makes sure that everyone turns against you and you're barren. When I'm saying destroying you, well, where's the fucking point of this reading? I want to know. He doesn't pretend, he believes that he has strength, and the strength that he has actually is forceful, right? He manipulated forceful strength. So let's say I want you to do something. I can get you to do something nicely. Diplomatically, I can even fucking manipulate you nicely, where we all agree that it was your idea to fucking do it. That's not what he does. He will tell you what it is, and then he will force you to do it, or think, or conform to his ideas, and then if you don't, then there's a problem. So always his approach is a forceful approach. It doesn't always work. It always turns back on him. And somehow he manages to free himself from it. Let's see how. Oh, he manages to free himself from it by pretending that he knows it all, he has all the knowledge, and I don't know what's going on, it's not my fault. At the present moment, he feels like his life is a deserted island with just sand and a broken boat on it. There's no one in it. So it's like he feels lonely, or he's afraid of loneliness. He feels like he is a hermit in the darkness without light. You see? This is where just dipping in the dark shit got him. You gotta balance it. You can't just have food, you have to also have water. So he holds to his knowledge, that he's got his knowledge from the books, right? He's got his knowledge from the books. And he somehow is convinced that the dark side of it, of that knowledge, is always true, right? And he refuses to see the other point of the reality. Like, let's say the book says, so this person did this to this person, but this person deserved this, that this person did to this person. So he only sees that this person deserved for this person to be done. What the fuck? Like, two sides to the coin. Wake the fuck up, dimwit. Yeah, he thinks he's light. Lights up the darkness. Welcome to the world. Everybody fucking thinks that. You're not special. He holds on to some women in his life. Or women in his life. I don't know. For some reason he holds on to women in his life because that helps him stay afloat from the bottom that he's fucking in. He also drains the energy from these people, you see, without telling them. So he feeds off of them. Let's see how he feeds off of them. He feeds off of them by pretending to be this generous, kind, loving, giving person. Not pretending. Maybe he believes it. I don't know. In any case, it's not the reality. That's his reality. His reality is that he believes that he's this generous, kind, giving person. But at the same time, he's cold as fuck. Right? What does that have to do with it? Oh, yeah. Cold as fuck. And then he's resting place, like when he's not attacking anyone or destroying or creating tower in someone's life. What he's doing, he's acting a fool. He's mocking people. There's a constant fight. You see, there's a constant fight that he's engaging in. Like, he can't balance relationships the way they should be balanced. Because he's focused on material when it comes to relationships. So this person, like we said, he has lots of knowledge, right? Lots of esoteric knowledge, lots of knowledge that we're not given. He knows the history that is actually not written the way it should be. And he knows a lot. But the way he approaches relationship is like through the mouth. He feeds people. He gives people. It's physical. It's all physical. He buys them things. It's physical. And because he only is physical, he would find people like that actually are connected to the truth, right? It has to do with women again. Connected to the truth, connected to the knowledge, connected to the source. And he fucking burns them up to shit. Okay, what's going on here? Yes, and I see what's going on here. He burns that relationship up to shit, like completely destroys it. And he acts like he came up with a solution to get rid of the person who was so bad and didn't agree with all the reality. The villain, right? He makes other people, he makes the holy ones a fucking villain. You piece of rotten shit, you. And then he does the justice of acting like the king, destroying their life quietly behind their back by stabbing them in the back with gossip. Now, those are cards. That's not me, dipshit. What does this have to do? Oh, well, the funny thing is, he fed the dark bird. So one of those women were the dark bird that he fed. Left him in demise and despair. Because she would stand with a sword in truth. And he fought her. And he tried to start a new endeavor to destroy her life by making it look like this person was full of the moon. Like bullshit. Yeah. Well, the problem is, the death dad, you just lost your bat. See, I'm going to show you, since you don't believe it, since you think I'm making it up. So, there's the dad, there's the bat, and there's you fucking losing it. Yeah. And now you're sitting alone in your little life, trying to figure out what to do with yourself. Wonder who this fucking person is. And the last person that's left in this person's life is this greedy fucking cunt bitch. Fake low bitch. There's a lot of things coming into this person's life, and he's oblivious to how much beauty and wealth he's showered with. He's just neglected, and he's blind and sleepy to this truth. And he's trying to dabble in the dark side. He's manipulating the dark side of the arts. Not because he's doing magic, because he has the gift. You know, mind over matter. He's got that mind that can manipulate the matter, and he knows it. And yet he does it anyway. And the problem here is, there's a punishment for this behavior. There's loss of friendships, very dear friendships, very strong friendships. And there's an inner child that's left alone, unhealed. Amazing. Wait. This is wonderful. This card is amazing. He has a wonderful gift that he's misusing. He could be, he should be using his feminine aspect, his omega, to manipulate reality, like use this mind over matter, to succeed. But he's not doing it. He actually keeps that woman on a barren land, in the rain, in the storm, suffering and cold, because he's rejecting it. He's rejecting that side of him. His greed for power and knowledge is a destructive goddamn force. Whoever you are, change the fuck up, because this is 2024, and shit's about to change. Yeah, everybody's gonna have to fucking pay up.